Guys, how fast do you lot get in here? Hello Daniel and hello Sam. I'm just setting up. I'm 2 minutes ahead of schedule, but I thought I'll get it all set up before anybody gets here. So I'm just enlarging this so I can read it. Make that slightly larger so I can see from a distance. That'll do, I think. Right then. So we've got that there. We've got this here. Right, so what I intend to do is spend a bit of time on this planet. I know I just saw your message on PSN, Daniel. 23 deaths. What are you doing wrong, man? You're taking your time getting all the upgrades. I'm surprised you're here so early, Sam. Can't get enough of JJ. And here we are, back to the planet. Let me just remember, what was the situation? Let me just jump back in the ship for a moment. Take a quick look. Make an oita. Right, so we've got 70. Don't think I can get any more money yet. Have a look. Oh, we can, a little bit more. Yeah, Chavo. How are you, man? You alright? Do hope so. Nice to see you here too. I'm going to wait till a few more people come in. I've got a couple of interesting things. A new question. And, well, I've got two new questions actually. A direct question. Oh yeah, it was that horrible thing. Right, so I think I can take off immediately. Let me just see if I can't get that thamium. Good to hear, Chavo. Good to hear. I'm going to try to stream at 6:30 most days. If not, then it will be 6 or 7. Around this time anyway. But I'm going to try to make it 6:30. Right. Get this in. Wait till a few more people turn up and then I'll ask the question.
Radiation protection falling. Technology recharge.
Get a bit more iron to make sure I've got enough. Get going. Next place. I'll search for somewhere. I think I'm going to see if I can get some more. I thought I saw some more nanites over there. Search for something else. Right. Search for, first of all, a colonial outpost. See if I can get another upgrade. I've been getting some good upgrades on this planet. See if I can continue. When we get up to 8 people, I'll ask the questions. Should elicit some interesting answers. Oh, that's no problem, Chavo. It's just nice for you to pop in. Keeps the convo bubbling over. That's what matters. Are you streaming tonight, Chavo? If so, how many hours from now? I'll see if I can catch you. There's a little bit of money. That's what I'm after. Here we are again. Come on. Too late, I'm in. I don't know if I need you, but I'll take you just in case. Probably about 7 or 8 hours from now. That's fine. That's fine. I'll have quick look. Ship's cargo. And the mass mailed corporate message sits unread on the terminal. It is full of high members and seemingly impressive profit margins. The tone seems satisfied and grateful. At its foot, the employee can choose between one of two images, a galactic unit banking account or a full hold of cargo. I think this is one. Are you sure, Daniel? I thought this was one that it could be either. I'll go for units. You better be right. Ooh. I bet I could have got something else there. No wonder you're dying in survival. Right, let me have a look, see if I can find something else. Ooh. Ooh, a juicy to start the stream off. I like it, I like it. Oh! And I was a bit stupid there. Shit. I've got too much thamium, really. I can get rid of something. Yeah, I've got loads of thamium. Get rid of that. Put that over the ship. Over to the ship. I'll keep that. I'll keep the iron on me for shields. Or should I? No, I'll put a bit over to the ship. Send a bit back. Oh. No, that's not what I wanted. I'll keep it as it is. Landing. Plutonium, plutonium. Juicy, Chavo. Juicy. Right then, let's get some more. What are the satisfying sounds? It's not one of the questions, by the way. This is the third question I've just thought up. What are the sounds in gaming are satisfying that you can think of? One that springs to mind immediately, the reason I asked the question, is the sound of collecting bubbles, prize bubbles, in Little Big Planet. It was excellent. If you've never played Little Big Planet, I recommend it. I recommend it highly. Right, let's get to this.
Radiation protection falling.
Right. I can hear you. I can hear you. Where are you? Oh, whoa! Crafty. Trying to distract me while your mate got me, eh? Go away. You're moving too fast. Oh. Whoa! Where are you? I want you because I want to get the full. I want to get some money. Whoa! Horrible monster. Trying to get me killed. Right, where are you? Oh no, he's still behind me. Oh! He just kill you. So I can scan you. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Right, got you. Got you scanned. How am I doing for animals anyway? Right. Do another scan. For some more. Can't get a drop pot yet, so I'll just get a bit more money, I think. I really need to take that flipping Nip back to my own base as well. Nice. It's just a pity about those silly nails. Yo, you like it, do you? Oh yeah, you remember me saying. I haven't played it for what? 2 years now, though. I haven't got time for it. I did start making a couple of levels. I made one that was reasonably good, well received, quite sort of basic, but it had 2 or 3 decent ideas in it. I don't know why I've searched for a planet base. I'm not gonna. Still not sure what I want to do. It is resource heavy. Hello, Dennis. How are you? I hope you're good. Hope everything is fine. Right then, let's go. Let's go. First of all, can't get anything from the drop pod yet. Flipping it, that crab took a full health off me. The units. Yeah, it's a nice sound. I suppose the sound of Link opening the chest is a well-known one, isn't it? A lot of people would go for that, I'd imagine. Whatever it goes, something like that. That was a poor representation, but I'm sure you'll understand which one I'm on about. Get in. Health, health, health. Thank you. Will do me. Nothing's new at the moment. I've got a couple of questions, but the question I've just posed, an ad hoc question out of the blue, is what sound in gaming can you think of that's a satisfying sound? Mine, because I like the sound of collecting juicy, I also like the sound of collecting bubbles, prize bubbles, in No Man's Sky. So what sounds do you like? Hiya, mate. How's it going? What sounds satisfy you in gaming, mate? Mine was the sound of collecting prize bubbles in Little Big Planet. Did I get anything for that? Can't remember. The jumping off a bubble sound from Bubble Bubble, you know, Bubble Bobble. I've not actually, I don't even know that sound, you know, Gaming Mike. I've not, Mike, I mean Gaming Mike. I haven't really what you would call a very broad knowledge of games. I'm very limited when it comes to games. I like the games, but it's never been a religion to me. It's not something I've stored away in my memory banks. I'm not very nostalgic when it comes to most things. I tend to move with the times. I don't look back and think, oh, we had better times back then. I always look for what we've got now. I'm usually in the present and maybe looking slightly forward into the future. The screaming sound that Helios makes when Kratos rips his head off. It's quite a violent sound. I suppose it is satisfying. It doesn't happen very often though. I'm thinking I'd have to take that one. But I'm thinking more of a sound that you would hear regularly in a game. A sound that's repeated, that's a hook. A bit like the being found sound in Metal Gear Solid. That's always a nice sound. The exclamation mark. I find that sound nice. Can't get over how well stocked this planet is. I might make this my own planet. I still can't decide. Me's moving everything over, but I've not got that many things made. Rings of Sonic, yeah. Yeah, I can relate to that one. I know that sound. Right. So, I think I am going to move here. I don't like it, aesthetically speaking, because of those silly, horrible nuts and bolts sticking out of the planet. Annoy the heck out of me. So on an aesthetic perspective, I don't like it. It looks nice from certain angles, but those things ruin it for me. But from a practical perspective, I'm not going to be short of any resources, am I? Ooh. That got a nodule. Yes, it has. Sega was the sound of joy when I was a kid. I never played Sonic, you know. Not my cup of tea. I've just been here, haven't I? I've just been here. Damn it. I've just been here. How old are you, Daniel? If you don't mind me asking, tell me to stuff off if you do. Hey, Sav. What sound do you like? What sound satisfies you? If you look through there, you'll find somebody says Sonic when you collect the rings. I've said Sam. I think that was Sam. The bubble bobble sounds when you bounce on bubbles. That was from Mike, and mine was collecting prize bubbles in Little Big Planet. But I've got 2 other questions. That's just a starter question until more people get in. You might have to write 2 or 3 sentences and 2 or 3 different posts to explain the other question I'm going to ask. $39. Right. So you're a young sprog then. Right. Let's have a look at the situation here. How am I doing for cave systems? Cave. How deep is this? Is it a deep cave or is it just an illusion? Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Is that a deep... Is that... I wish I'd fill up immediately. That bug still hasn't been fixed. Oh, I've got those crabs, but I'm not bothered about them. We got decent caves around here. I want to be able to... I'll need quite a few cells. Don't like you though. Oh, but I do like you. Oh, juicy, juicy. Go away, get away, get away. No, you don't. Yeah, that's what you get. Right then. Right, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. This is my new home base. Thank you, Chavo. Very kind of you. Right, there's 11 people in. I'm going to ask the real question. The humdinger question. I've got an answer to it. I was up again, thinking this through. First things first. Wait up, what's going on? Oh, flipping out for a minute there. Right, this question... Right, I can't do anything, can I? I'm going to get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'll just check these. That's 4. Make some space first. A fantasy idea for this game. For No Man's Sky. Something you'd like to see them add. That you think could be possible, but at the moment appears to be a fantasy. Mine is a new mode. The mode I would like to see is Stranded. It's called Stranded mode. There are no spacecrafts in Stranded mode, just vehicles. You don't fly into space. You are on one planet. Oh, saddles, yes, saddles! Hey! Yes. Well, you had to say it in the end, didn't you? It was inevitable. Yes, apart from saddles, the mode is called Stranded. What you do? What happens? I'm going to put that in there. Is in Stranded mode, you find yourself on a planet. But everything comes to bear on that one planet. Every different type of procedural generation in the game. Every biome available in the game. Each biome containing different creatures. So there are literally hundreds of animals on the planet. And you just have to survive on that planet. The quests are placed apart, and you have to walk to the locations marked, and they can be up to an hour away just to get what you need to build your first vehicle, let's say. You're not told what they are. There's still question marks, so you don't know if you're walking towards the first quest, which is getting a vehicle, or walking towards a quest to get you something else. That's a single player stranded with multiple biomes on one planet, and it's all just one planet, and you have to survive. But to do that, like I said, you have to travel. You have to walk at first, until you get the vehicle at least. Now I was thinking, what they could do then, because it would probably save locally on your PlayStation 4, and nobody could actually fly there. What they could do then is allow for 4 people to visit your home base. So you could knock around on this big multi-biome planet with 4 of your mates. And each one can have a base on that one planet. Yes, Sam. Yes, Sam. No thanks. That's not welcome, and you know it. Go away with that idea. Don't even jest. Don't even jest. Very Hey, Chris. Didn't see you pop in there. Sorry, I didn't greet you. My most memorable time with the game was when my very first your capture that. Your idea captures that. Yeah. I like the idea of struggling. If you've not played Don't Starve, as I've said before, I highly recommend it. I'm thinking of Don't Starve when I'm thinking of this mode. It is very difficult. You really do have to be careful. You have to travel an hour. You don't know what quests are there until you've got it. I'd like to see some factions... let me just lean forward. Factions claiming out in the galactic map. Some way to put your mark on an area if you do enough stuff there. Yeah, I can see that. Well, that's what I'd say, Dennis, as well. If there is multiplayer, I want it to be a separate mode. I don't want to have to deal with other people. I just don't want to have to do that. Right, let's go get a load of iron. I'll build my base back up again. First of all, I bet I'll make that second container. So I've got enough room to put this nip away. Oh no, I think I've got enough room in there to do that, actually. Yes. I just like the idea of struggling and surviving. One animal to go. Where? I've looked. Oh, you're right. That could be... Have I got Sky? I've got... Could be a flyer then. Could be a flyer. Right, let me just get these back to the soup and put that away. 2 of them. I'm going to sell them at the space station, I think. Chris. Have I missed Chris? Oh, I'm going to need to do something about this. Oh no, I did say, yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm not wasted one yet. Right, see what I've got. Tricky! Are people seriously still playing the game? Yeah, Tricky, they are. Funnily enough, they are. I won't ban you though, 'cause I think you're joking. I think you are. Oh God, I was trying to help a guy last night. I don't know. I gave up in the end. He was playing the game, and for some reason, he only had the Foundation update, didn't have the Pathfinder update, and he was missing all the classes and everything. And I was trying my flipping damnedest to explain this to him, and he kept saying, "Oh well, I've got all the latest updates upgraded." And I said, "But you haven't. You're missing stuff." And I was trying to explain to him. I said it over and over again, and he wouldn't have it. He kept saying to me, "Oh no, I've got all the latest updates." And I said to him, "Okay, tell me what class your ship is. Name your ship." And he was looking round. He said, "Oh, well, maybe I get that later on." And I said to him, "No, you get that from the start." And with that, a friend of his came into it and started talking about No Man's Sky, saying about, "Oh no, it's up to date. It's up to date." And telling him that he once swam around a whole planet and that swimming was fun. And at that point, I thought, "Oh my goodness, I'm not going to even bother telling you, because you've got people telling you a load of old nonsense here." I was only trying to help him, but it really annoys me when people dismiss what you're saying when you know what you're talking about. I kept saying to him, "Once you've got it installed, you'll see why I know." But he carried on. Right, I'm going to put you there, because your question's coming up next. I think I might stop trying to help people. Most people are alright about things though. Right, put that here. And I think I'll have a little tunnel here to my... Amatrolls. I'm saying that in a loud, resonant voice because I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Amatrolls. Right. Nearly finished. I'm going to stall you up there. I've got to get some more iron. Right. Where was those caves? Oh, right, okay. Amateur trolls. Okay. Oh, I don't know. It does make sense now you said that. It makes me feel stupid that I didn't work it out. So well done, mate. Thank you. Lowering my self-esteem. Get out. Don't feel bad, though. Yeah, tell him, Sam. Lowering my self-esteem. Things are hard enough as it is. That's 3 plants I can have on the go. Now I'll put another thing down. Get that back. Wish you could line these up. I'll put them inside when I've got it ready. Right, let's get this room sorted.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Just enough room for 2. Now I can move them. Miss C, get rid of that, because I'll be carrying a load of stuff in a minute. Put that back to the ship, that back to the ship, that back to the ship. I liked it back in the day before the updates, when it was more based on exploration, but then that is just my opinion. Well, I don't see a reason why they can't make it that way themselves. I think... I'll tell you what I think. I think the exploration was interesting, but it was almost as if they were forcing us to explore, because there wasn't that much to do on the planet. And as soon as base building was there, and we had more to do on a planet, it gives you a less reason to leave the planet, because you don't get so bored with it so quick. So, if they give us more reasons to explore planets, then we'll be back to square one. But this time we'll have a legitimate reason to want to explore planets. Better biomes, more intelligent creatures, different animations, things down caves to find, emergent gameplay like I mentioned the other day about that cave. Things like that. Right, I've got you. I've got you. Hey, Foib! How are you, man? You alright, man? What are your dreams for this game? My dream was to have a single player game called Stranded, in which you're stranded on one multi-biome planet with hundreds of creatures, each occupying different biomes, and each of the quests is separated and put out, and you have to walk to the designated place. Some of the walks might be an hour away, so you have to survive to get there. Your dream is multiplayer. Have a quiet word with Sam. Boy, just a quiet word with Sam. I'm sure you two will get on well. No, 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 man, no, man. It's a different feeling. I've seen Ark. I think it looks great, but it's not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea at all. Who's that about? I forgot who said about it, but someone on stream had a brilliant idea about the whippy plants that the poison you. That was me. That was my brilliant idea, Tricky. They should poison you. Should poison you and give you the diseases. And then you have to go seek the antidotes. But before you can get the antidotes, you have to find the blueprints. And I've said about the bar at the top, that's your health, actually shrinks. I don't mean just reduces in that's containing it. I mean it reduces. Down by a quarter, down by a third, down by a half, down to a quarter, until eventually you die. And so even though you can fill your health back up again, you don't fill it up full until you've cured the disease or cured the poison. That was my idea. And it's handy because I need condensium as soon as I get my gunman. Because it was a brilliant idea, Tricky. I'm allowed one occasionally. I throw that many out there. I'm bound to it sometimes. But I like little tightening up things. Alright, next question then. Next question, we've got 13 in. Next question. I'll give you my three. 3 little adjustments that you'd like to see just to make life a little easier. Not game breaking. Not game breaking ideas. Just little ideas that would make the game a little more user friendly. Quality of life adjustments. My 3, I've mentioned them before, but I thought I want to give everybody a chance to come up with their own too. My 3 are: when crafting in the ship or the freighter or the containers, by simply holding the button, you continue to craft until you've got enough for that slot. Like in the ship it would be 5, in the freighter it would be 10. Right, that's one. The other one is the one I mentioned the other day with the sticky down button, so that you could pick something ready. So if you was in space, you could pick the shields. All you have to do then is press down. But to add to that, instead of having to press X, you just press down and then down again. So you could immediately refill your shields when you was fighting pirates. Or if you was on a planet and you wanted to take some pictures, you could just press down, down, and you would get set for a picture. So if you got an action shot, like you want to jump across a gap in your car, you don't have to go down across X. You just go down, down. Yeah? And the third one... Oh, wait a minute, what was the third one? I had a third one already as well. The third one. Ah, I've forgotten what the third one was. There too. Just leave it at 2. I'll think of what the third one is in a minute. No Man's Sky has multiplayer. What? I bought it to play with friends in a very big universe and establish a club. Well, yeah, but it could be a separate mode. You could still do it. You just wouldn't meet anybody that was in any other modes. I don't care what they do to it multiplayer-wise, as long as it's not interfering with the single-player game. Right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was expanding this, wasn't I? Get this built. Let's get a couple of spaces ready. That'll do. Now, put this down again. Ready. Oh, what do I need? Zinc. I might have some in here, I think. Get the zinc. Yeah, 12. Not hardly enough, but it'll do for now. That will do. Hey, I need iron as well. Oh, this is alright. This is alright. I don't see why that we have to pull down, scroll across, and then press X. When if they made it sticky, it would just be a matter of pressing down, down. The multiplayer is multiplayer, and but not in a traditional sense. He did say, Sean Murray did say, if you want to play multiplayer, play COD. But he also said that multiplayer was very similar to Dark Souls. He likened it to Dark Souls. And he mentioned Journey as well. So I'm assuming that at one point he's going to allow for co-op. That's true. That's true. Oh, Rigogen, I can't do that yet. I need the Antrium. I think I had some Antrium, didn't I, yet? I have got Antrium. Let's go. Oh, it's indoors now. What am I doing? Let's have a look. Hang on. Chris, let me just read what yours. Crafting shortcuts. So if you have all the ingredients, you could skip the intermediate crafting for items like warp drive. Dynamic resonator too. Native Yep. Yeah, I could go along with that as long as there's no shortcuts for crafting things on planets. Because some of that is tied into the game loop and having to find a nice safe place to craft things. Just like in The Last of Us, when you have to craft things in a safe place. It's part of the gaming loop, but I agree with that. Some things, like the hyperdrive, if you've got the ingredients, it does it with some things. I'm sure when you're making these, for instance, storage units, that you don't actually have to craft everything for it as long as you've got the ingredients with you. I'm sure that's right. Oh, I didn't get the Antrim. It's in here somewhere. It's 100. 88. 88, we'll get some more. Ignoring me like usual. I'm not ignoring you like usual, Sam. I can't see. I'm playing the game. Will you make an multiplayer and give people guns? Stop feeling so sorry for yourself. Good point, Grill. Isn't the game makes more sense. Yeah. Like I said, I'm always weary. I know. I can see what they're going for. I can see the methodology behind the game. So everything I come up with, everything I think of, I try to fashion it around that methodology, so that it's not game breaking. But I agree. In large to what you're saying, though. It is. It is a different experience. I want it to remain a different experience. That's why I don't want it to become the same as every other game. It's why I worry that people are talking about it being easier. Really worry about. I said that before on that other stream, that Hello Games, with Sean Murray in particular, said that he would be keeping his eye on the community, and most of the updates would be community orientated. So I think as a community we need to be loud and proud to make sure that he knows which community he needs to listen to. Can I build another one of these yet? Oh, I need volcanic cells. Oh, I'll craft 2 volcanic cells, I think. Oh no, I need more. Antrium. Ooh, I got a good idea. You can ride the animals to traverse across the land. That's my idea, Sam. That's mine. I've been asking for saddles forever. And don't forget, 65 Days of Static did send a tweet out, and that tweet said something along, I'm paraphrasing here, said something along the lines of, lots of games of animals, but not all games of animals you can ride. That, to me, suggests it was meant to be there, so I've been asking for saddles forever. Saddles, yes, exactly, Mike. Right. And less chickens. And they'd have to limit it, obviously, to a particular size. I don't think you could ride around on a Diplo. I don't think it'd be practical. Medium-sized animals. Animals the size of a deer. If you wanted to PK, you turn red. If you don't, stay green. Saddles for Gribbs. Yeah! Yeah, get it. I don't know how they work. How do they work? I was trying to figure out how the hashtags work. What is the process and what happens when you hashtag something? Because I wanted to set up another Twitter. I think the only thing I think I've made a mistake. There's not that many caves around. That's the only problem. Yeah, just to ride on creatures. I mean, it's not going to be faster than in a car or a vehicle. I mean, but it's still going to be fun. It's still something to do. What happens if you had to capture an animal by feeding it, get it back to your base by leading it with food, get it in a pen, and train it before you could ride it? About that. What if you could collect up to 4 animals and train them, and you had to feed them or they died? That's not... Alright, I get it. What, it automatically trends? Because I've got hashtag spaceman and hashtag spacemen in my search descriptions in the tabs.
Radiation protection offline.
Because I want that to go. I want that to be part of it too. Oh! Not using that. Not using that little bit of zinc I've got.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Two ashes, Sav. I have searched for that, but I only used one. At Netgit. Do you have to put two? Or is that just a typo? Right, let's get this all sorted. Then I'm gonna get off to the station. But it's back to normal. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good. I'm happy with this. Oh, nice one, Foib. Only one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've searched that. I noticed the Geknip Gam have got a Twitter, and it says at Geknip in that Twitter. I'll tell you because my wife really could care less. Finally got my first freighter last night. It's tiny and maybe the worst model I've ever seen, but it's all mine. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter what the freighter looks like. I'm personally not bothered about what freighters look like. I'm not that type of guy. I do care about what my actual craft looks like, my spaceship. I like to have a fighter, a decent looking, but I'm not bothered about the freighter. To me, it's just storage. It's just a place to have a farm I can move about wherever I like. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Right. There you go. I can't remember if there was a water planet in here somewhere. There might be a water planet on here in this solar system. With a bit of luck, that'd be great if there was. Be great. Fantastic. Right. Now a minute, we'll just get this set up. And then we'll go off. Do a bit of exploring. It's a pity your wife doesn't care. It's nice when you get 2 or 3 people in the... Oh, you know... I was the same. My girlfriend didn't care. My ex. She wasn't bothered about anything I did. She wasn't interested in me writing. She wasn't interested in me drawing. She wasn't interested in me playing flipping guitar or the piano. She wasn't interested in anything. She cramped my style. But I'm not suggesting you're divorced. Divorce your missus just because you don't like No Man's Sky, though. Don't take that wrong way. Don't divorce her just because he doesn't like No Man's Sky.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Trolls equal views. Equals views. Oh, unfortunately, that is true. Right, I've got 3... Oh. Was I get... Wait a minute. Why was I getting that antrium? It wasn't for that. What was it for? Was it for a plant? Yeah. That's what that guy needs, isn't it? He also... Something I've forgotten that somebody needed. I can't remember which one it was. But somebody needed me to Where is it? Put one of them down. And I might as well put this down when I'm at it. Right, I've built that. Now somebody wanted that.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
Who was it who wanted that?
Protection. Stabilizing.
Wasn't him. Wasn't him. Move out the way, saving. Put... and Hello Games, put that saving thing at the top, please. For goodness sake. Yes, I would recommend keeping her, mate. I'd recommend keeping her. Where is that? Where is he? Which one was it that asks you to build the... Which one is the one that asks you to build the beacon? Can you remember anybody? It's not you. No, it's not you. Right, let me just double check what I need then. Circuit board for you. Oh, just look at this. Just look at this. Yeah. I didn't build a beacon. And yet he's not asking... It asks you to build a beacon, doesn't it? And then... What do I need to build that? Let me just look at that a minute. I've got a cell there, put that away. Oh, I keep going outside for the storage and I haven't got that anymore.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
Put it here a minute. See you in a bit, Sam. That there. Put that there. No, that's wrong. That in there. I think I'll take that as well. Yeah, somebody wanted the dagger as well. Oh, that's the armourer. That's the armourer. If I remember correctly.
Technology recharge.
There's somebody who wants a vortex cubes as well, so I'm going to keep that. Put that away. Put that away in there. Right then, let's go exploring. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah, I've got to build a thing, haven't I? Put that here somewhere. Vortex cells and dynamic resonator. I thought I had one. Hasn't it brought one back? I don't need you anymore then. You're a waste of time.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
Oh, hasn't it brought me dynamic resonator back? No. Oh, I'll leave that for the minute then. Oh yeah, I've got to make a connection between upstairs and downstairs, haven't I? Right, first things first then. Let's fly up there. Space station. Let's go! What weapons have I got in this thing? Anything I can put in? That would be handy. Shouldn't do it out here. Shouldn't be doing that out here. Right, we've got a drop pod, which you can't afford yet. Manufacturing facility. Abandoned building. Planet base detective, yeah. That there. I can see you out the corner. The space station. There's another abandoned. There's a Luke. Oh, it's just distress signal. Okay. Right. Go away, 80 when it does that. Let me establish a connection between the two. I'd like to zoom add to the photo mode as well. I want control over the contrast and colour saturation, as well as brightness. I'd also like frames. I want frames I can put my pictures in, so that I can then have a gallery in my space, in my base, so that you can hang those pictures up in your base for visitors to see. Obviously the quality would be diminished slightly, but it would be nice, it would still be fun to be able to put your favourite pictures on the wall, let's say up to 10 of them, and create a gallery. Especially if they could increase the density of your base by 25%. He appears to be... Why have I got a... I've got him again. What's going on here? Why do I keep getting that? Why do I keep getting this? It keeps forgetting I've progressed it forward. That's the second time. I'm just getting me thing on. Talking to you. Now, just a quick clip. I'm not really want to talk to you. No, sorry. Not you either. How about you? Nanites. 200 advanced cooling. Cannon damage. I'm having you. I'm having you, sonny boy. Let me talk to you. Have a word with you. You look quite cool. No. Get this done. And let's go. Doing. Right. Oh yeah, connection. I wonder if it's him who needs it then. Have a good double check. Or was it the scientist that requires you to have built that signal thing? I haven't quite got to that quest yet. It might be the scientist actually. Diddly dum, 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 diddly doo 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 doo. I'm back. I'm back. I'm home. You're not there yet. Where's that guy? Why did he ask me to do that? It's not you. It's not you. I don't like you either. You're at the end of the galaxy map. In what direction? Towards the centre or sideways? Right then. Let's go back up there. I've got. I think I believe I filled that up. Right then, off we go to another galaxy. You're out the galaxy. You're in the second galaxy. You thought you were saying? Right. Here we go. That's the one, I believe. I've left my white ships behind. I noticed, I forgot all about them. There are no stars. Yes. Yeah, you do get to a point. There should be some fake stars, though, if you look closely. There's even some fake black holes as well. I tried to get to the edge of the galaxy sideways, but it took with my free camera. But it was taking so long, I decided against it. I couldn't work out how far I'd have to go, and I wasn't going to sit there for an hour doing it. Right, let's go. Follow the Atlas path. I've now got my container. I can get my first Atlas stone. First things first though, check to see if this is a Viking system. The most important thing at the moment. Because that's stopping my gaming loop to go. A big quest loop to go. It took you 10 minutes. You must have been close to the edge. It must be close to the edge then. You must have gone off that way in the first place. Are you talking about with the free camera, or are you talking about you've flown there? Did you go in the actual spaceship, or did you just use the free roam camera? Right, and let's get this filled back up again. Oh. Just make sure I can take off. Get that filled up again. Loads of iron. I need zinc, don't I? Yeah, I'll buy some zinc while I'm here. Oh, no, it's not. It's Viking now. Might get a decent. Allow brain excavation. Right, okay, I didn't stick with it 10 minutes. I did it for about 3 or 4 minutes and I decided against it. Right, what upgrade you got? 100. Shield Sigma. I'm having you. Oh, it's 150. I can't buy you. Go here. Yeah. Anything to sell? No, there. Could have sworn. Oh no, I kept it. Didn't have the Gorvex cube. It's for a quest. Right then, let's get to the Atlas. Go. Atlas, our first Atlas. There we are. I can't understand why. I definitely never built that thing though. And I could swear somebody asks you to build it, and you have to say, yes, I've constructed it. To one of the people who give you quests. I'm certain of it. It must be the armourer or something. Or the scientist, the next quest along. Oh, I had that to sell. I knew I had something to sell. I've got this on me. Oh my goodness. What have I got those two things on me for? Let's get the words. Let's get the words. Do convergence. Toxic. Nothing. Calm. Well, that'll give me milestone. Might need that. Oh, you're in creative mode. All right, okay. When the next update does finally hit, I'm just going to do a couple of episodes, a few episodes, to have a good look at the content. I think I'm going to do that in my normal mode. Just so I can get on with finding the content. Right, consent. Right, there you go. Got the stone. Put them in the clear for doing that. I can go further forward. Who was it who was saying that they thought you get the same, you get GEC systems on the way to the Atlas? Was it Mike? Well, I say, I'm sure I'd found different systems on the way to the Atlas before. Right. Now I can't remember if I'd... Oh yeah, I thought I could remember it. Yeah, I recall it now. Well, although I have got a GEC system there, but I had a Corvex system as well. No, the last one was a Corvex system. Right, here we go. See how far I can go. 1. Never mind. Oh, a minute. About that one. Yeah. Better. Yeah. I just hope I come across... I'm just going to carry on along the Atlas path. I'm looking for a Viking at the moment. But I don't know. I've gone off the beaten track here slightly, so I might come across one anyway. Now then, Jacob. Not yet, man. Not yet. Eventually, though. I just want to get settled into a routine first, so I know where that routine is, and then I can work things around that routine. I'm not looking at... I'm not looking short term with that at the minute. I'm looking long term. I'd give it another 2 or 3 weeks before you ask again, I think. Because I'm hoping to be able to stream The Last of Us 2. And if I do, I'm not sure how we'll do that either. Oh, it's on there. Not quite enough health. You would, wouldn't you? No, I'm not even bothering. Yeah, I want to make sure I get everything sorted first, man. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Right, I need money. I need money. If you get to these early enough, it really is worth getting these little upgrades. They're only the first step, but they're better than nothing. Ooh, that looks interesting over there. Ooh, ooh. I like that. Oh, I can see it, I can see it. Way, nice one, man. Nice one. You'll have to keep coming back and reporting on that, the progress, and what you think of the game and stuff. Oh dear, where am I? Where am I? Oh. What are you playing it? Is it your first time playing it? Ever? Have you rebought it? Lil. I'm assuming, by the way, you're in. So I'd recommend just to get used to it. Give yourself a couple of hours on normal mode. Try survival. Completely different game on survival. Alright, okay. Well, once you've got No Man's Sky up and running, you won't be home ever. Trust me. We've got nothing but frog faces. Phase beam, pulse engine, deflector shield, pulse engine. It's a really good game, man. Seriously is. I'm glad you bought it. I think you'll be glad you bought it too. I need 2 dynamic resonators, but I'm not going to use my money on that yet because I want another drop pod. There it is. That's because all the crap they said about the game at the start, so I was like, nah, forget it. But nope, got interested. Yeah. It was a lot of it was nonsense anyway, man. We've spoken about this so many times now, but a lot of it was nonsense. There's no reason to go back over all the same stuff again. But a lot of people who are buying it are saying exactly the same as you now. And like I said, when the next one hits, when the next update hits, it's going to tip it over the edge. It's going to tip it well over the edge. People are going to start playing it all over again in droves. You've only got to type No Man's Sky in YouTube and just pick today to see. How many people are playing it? Right, let's go somewhere else. Next place. Where am I? How many flights are that? That's 96. That's about as far as I can go. So have I, mate. So have I. Before all the updates, I went to the centre 5 times. I went through 5 galaxies. People got pissed off about the whole not promising, though. Oh. It's gone on for so long now, Lil. That's what I keep saying. It's not worth even considering anymore. What is real and what isn't real? What was promised and what wasn't promised? What was wishful thinking and what was fantasy? Is now so intertwined. To have a conversation about it is almost impossible. It's so messed up. No, the centre isn't really the centre now. But for me, personally, I found it a very satisfying end to the game. So satisfying that I wanted to do it another 4 times. In pretty quick succession. Hello. Hello. Take multi-tool. Come on, come on! Oh, well, that was funny, wasn't it? You're hired. You're hired. No, it's not. And I think Sean Murray really tried to go out of his way, painstakingly tried to go out of his way, to try to express the idea that this isn't a game you actually finish. But for those people who want some sort of conclusion, there is one. It's not a game you finish. And that's why I like it. Yes, it's not a game you finish, man. There is a conclusion if you want one. But even after that conclusion, you know, think about when you play a game and you play New Game Plus. Think of it that way. But that New Game Plus is completely different from the game you played before. That's the best way of looking at it. I've got a rah-rah for you too. Yeah, that's the best way of looking at it. It's New Game Plus. The only difference is this New Game Plus is different. It's a different galaxy. Don't tell me I sold it. I sold it. Oh. If I could kick you, I'd kick you. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. I mean, you've got the tutorial, which is a small game loop, which I find fascinating how many people overlook the tutorial and then wonder where everything is. You've got base building and the vehicles, which are another gaming loop, another thing to concentrate on. Base building is limitless, really, because you can keep changing the way your base looks. You've got the Atlas Pass, which is what you would consider a story or the lore, plays into the lore. And you've got the milestones, and you've got the anomaly tied into the milestones. I mean, the loops are endless, really. And then you've got other loops that you create for yourself, like improving your freighters, improving your weapons, collecting nanites to do that, upping your status with the different groups to do that. There's a good, I'd say, for anyone, even if they want to complete this game, there's a good 50 to 60 hours of gameplay, even if they rushed. It is a forever game, and don't forget, we've only had 2 updates. There's another one coming. And it'll be equally as big as the first 2. Thank you. Thank Little. Thank you very much. Did I just go somewhere? Oh, I just come out of there. Oh no. I've got to get away from these, haven't I? If you're still there, Lil, look on my site. You'll find a lot of useful links there at the very top. Next to my what is it called? Discord link. You got one that'll tell you where the animals are, basically what order they appear on a planet. You've got another one which is No Man's Sky Wikipedia that'll answer lots and lots of questions. You got one to find the galactic hub, helps you find the galactic hub. And you've got another one. What's the other one I added? I did another one, I think. But you've got lots of links there anyway. Have a quick look. They're there to help you play the game rather than self-promote. I suppose I should do that, but ooh, I can do that. Nice one. See you, Lil. Oh, he's gone, has he? Oh, he has gone. Thanks a lot. I sub to you. Yeah. I've got to go. These BBs and GTGs, I'm gonna have to get used to them. Got to go. I didn't realise. I agree, mate. I'm with you on that. I think we've been on the same page since I've ever spoken to you. I was quite satisfied with the 60 quid I spent on it. But my expectations were the expectations of what I knew was going to be in the game. My expectations were set based on what I know target footage is and what games tend to look like when they're actually released. I tempered all my expectations with reality, which is ironic because I was the biggest speculator on gaff. I was coming out with all sorts of outrageous things. Can you have mod? Yeah, I'll give you mod, man. Hang on. Be kind to my subscribers, though, Foib. It is a bit of it is a responsibility. It's not just something. It's not just something I'm gonna do. I want you to be fair with people. Right, there you go. There you go. You are now a moderator, Foib. But if the Getnik can come in and start throwing the weight about, you're free to throw them out. That's not serious, Foib. I'm only joking, just in case. Yeah, I watched him play the frigging game too, Mike. It just infuriates me. It's like, I got what I saw he played. I got what I saw in the videos. Yeah, exactly. In that cold planet. We saw it. We saw what game we was going to get. That's TY. That's thank you, Gribble. I'm getting used to it. Well, I've got another Viking system. Point to the warriors. My standing has increased. Oh, you're cool again. Don't. We are definitely on the same page, Mike. But having said that, I looked at it and I thought, but I do quite like that. Gravitino ball. Oh, I want the money though. Oh, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. Oh, no. No, I want to keep it. I want to keep the money because I want another upgrade. Right. But exactly, you might. Yeah. Yes. He did his usual roving with the camera job and never really showed much. But when the game came out, there was loads more. What is the thing on the profile picture? What thing on the profile picture? Do you mean the spanner? That just shows you're a mod. Oh, one jump. Just one jump away. Wonder if I can make one. Wait a minute. Who's, you mean my profile picture? That's... You mean my profile picture, Foy? If so, it's a man with stars in his head. A space man. Thought it was appropriate. I like it, in general, anyway. Let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look. Oh, I like these types. Let me see, though. Sort of glad it is. Right, let me go back. Oh, I can buy some from you, can I? Let's have a look. Buy. No, I didn't draw it. No. No, I'm not that gifted, man. Ooh, it's a bit expensive. No, I got it from a wallpaper and shrunk it down to make it into a avatar. Oh, I should have checked, shouldn't I? Could have got it a lot cheaper off you. Right. I've got iridium, I think. So I should be able to make that. Yeah. Next place. Where are you? I'm not a bad drawer, actually. But I really just copy stuff. But I'm not a bad drawer if I set my mind to it. I used to do a lot of artwork. Not very good with paint now. I could never express myself in paint very well. Don't know what it is. I have to draw within lines. It has to be a self-contained picture. Paints don't provide a definite edge to a picture, and that throws me for some reason. Woo. When I did start painting, I started painting with the thinnest paintbrush I could find so I could draw lines again. And I realised I just wasn't cut out for painting. It's a different art form altogether than pencil drawing. Here we are again. We meet again. I think in the next update. What do you guys think is going to be in the next update? Wow. Atlas equals the devil. Oh, you're there, Em. Have you just turned up? Or have I ignored you again? Does this time suit you, Em? Is this better? Saddles! God, I'm never going to be able to... I'll never live that down now, will I? I'll get it thrown back in my face. To you I am always invisible. Yes, the soup... It's... No, you're not. It's M for marvellous. These are scrolling past faster, and as more people turn up, it scrolls even faster. I find it difficult to keep up with. What do you think's going to be in the update, then, folks? What do you think? I think dangers down caves are going to be introduced. I think AI on animals is going to be improved. And I think more dangers will appear, like low-flying crafts. Pirates can attack you while you're in your vehicle. And I think that's what's thrown people out. Everybody's interpreting it as if there's going to be more combat-orientated stuff. But I don't think it is. I think the reason we've got all those different guns is because they're going to throw more things at us that are already there. Better AI for animals. Stuff down caves. More dangerous environments down caves. We're going to get attacked in our vehicles. Better... I think we're going to get better flying as well. Submarine. I don't want a submarine. Everybody asks for a submarine. It's a vehicle. How are you going to get to the submarine, to the water? Daniel, where's... What we're going to do? Have to build a wharf? No, just put a water thruster. Give us a thruster on our backpacks. On our jetpacks. That's all I need to do. I just want to wear that little wear of a sound. As I said before, another one. A little wear of a sound so I can move along nice and smoothly in the water, but whilst still being exposed to the elements. So therefore the gaming loop of survival is still going to be there, untouched. We can drive on the land already, so there's no danger. If we could drive in the water as well, no danger. Where would be the danger? Where would be the challenge? Did I get two things from that? The new update gives us a parrot sketch. This is an X-wing. It flies no more. Right, let's have a look. Oh, I did. Go as far as these will tell us. Nah, Foy, but I don't think they will. And I don't think we'll ever get that. Nor do I think we should get it. If they do give us an app, I would like it to be maybe, I don't know if you've seen it, but some of the rooms on the left hand side have different rooms in them once you get all the passes. One such room has a star system in it, an holographic star system in it. Now if you went in there, if you could go in that holographic star system and pull up the Pilgrim Star Path app in there, so that it was integrated into the game, I'd be happy with that. I would be quite happy with that. But I don't want traversal to be easy. I want it to be hard. I want the community to have to work together. That's the whole point in it. It brought us together to work things out, as it should have done. So I'm quite happy with the situation as it is at the moment. I don't really want it to change. It's like freighters. People want to be able to warp with freighters, but they want to be able to warp with freighters further. Well, okay, so let's say you can warp with freighters further. I'm going to add a compromise to that. Okay then, let's argue. If we allow you to warp further with a freighter, then there's a limit to the minimum distance you can go. Therefore, there's a choice. You can either explore all the planets in between, the distance between where you could move with your freighter from A to B, and you to do that in your ship, or you can warp vast different distances in your freighter, but you can't warp short distances. So you've got a compromise between moving through space fast to a different coordinate entirely, or exploring slowly and deliberately with your ship. But if you could just warp anywhere with your freighter, well, you know, what's the point? You basically just got a shuttle to land on planets. That's all your ship will be then, a shuttle to land on planets. Any old ship will do. You won't need a good ship, just an old boot of a ship. All you have to do is warp there in your anywhere you want, move to any place with your freighter because it can't be attacked, then just use your ship as a freighter, as a shuttle to land on a planet. No, it's game breaking, man. It's game breaking. We need to be exposed to the pirates. You know, the freighter gives us protection from the pirates. The ships, the vehicles give us protection from the elements. A submarine would give us protection from the elements in the water. We might as well just have a press X button to go where you want with no danger mode. It's got to be a challenge, man. That's why I say when you think of ideas, they've got to be within the gaming loop that already exists. The dream, the idea. I don't want him to go against his dream. I just don't want him to go against his dream, and I'll be mad if he does. He'll get a nasty tweet from me if he starts moving the game away from his stolid base. I said that once before. I mean that. I'll be angry about that. Be really angry about it. If he starts catering to the noobs, to those people who want it to be simple. I don't think he will, though. I don't think he will. I think that's why he's giving you different modes. No. No good for me. Let's have a look. That's what you've got. Shields. Oh, God, I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to get some nanites around here. I want some of this stuff. How would I make the game more challenging? I would add more elements to it. I would make caves, and there is reason to believe that the caves are going to get more dangerous. When you go in caves, I don't think they should stop you losing your hazard protection. I think they should slow it down, but not stop it. And I think that when you go in certain caves, if you go deeper into the cave, where the really, really rich resources are, and good materials are, stuff that you really want, as you go deeper into the cave, if you're on a cold planet, it gets hotter. gets colder. And if you're on a hot planet, it gets hotter. So if you want to get deep down into a cave, you have to put your life at more risk. And like I said before, whippy plants, I think they should be poisonous. They should poison us, give us diseases, and then you have to craft antidotes. All those sort of things. When you're in a vehicle, it should burst your tyres. And to fix those tyres, you'd have to go looking for resources to fix them. Pirates should be able to fly low and attack your vehicle, and they can damage parts of your vehicle. And once that part of your vehicle is damaged, you have to go and fix it. In buildings, I think just leave buildings as they are. I think they're pretty reasonable. Being safe in a building seems okay. Seems in line with what you would consider reality. But, like I said, make caves lower the amount you lose your hazard protection, but not stop it or replenish it. Well, there are lots of new resources. There are lots of resources that are not used. I am absolutely certain, Alex, that those resources will be used. Those resources will have a reason to exist eventually. Without a doubt. No doubt about it. Right, 2 of those. Let me get rid of these. I'm not storing you. That's stupid. Got one in here. Yeah. Shall I build another one of those? Should I build another container? I need 2 of those for the... Just have a quick look here a minute. 2 of those. I've got 2 voltic cells. I'll get a dynamic resonator.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
I think it's night crystals that mention they're used in ship construction, and yes, it does. It does. I believe, Chris, I think that they're going to give us the option to build our own crafts and our own vehicles at some point. If not in the next one, in the next one after that. And then they might start adding damage to the vehicles and the ships. Separate damage. So that instead of just you getting hit in your ship, you have to fix a wing. You have to land in a space station and fix the wings, or fix the tail, or fix, the landing gear. Maybe you can't land. Maybe if your landing gear is broken, you have to land on a planet, and your landing gear is broken, you crash land. And then you have to go and fix your ship again to take off. There's so much they could do to this game to make it even longer, to make it harder. But they can't break things until those things like ships and vehicles have individual parts. That's why I think we've got the guns mentioned. We've got guns on the vehicles, right? Why do we need guns on the vehicles? Think about it. Why do we need guns on the vehicles? There's absolutely no reason to have guns on the vehicles. We don't get attacked. It's not really difficult to get away from the sentinels. Pirates never come down to attack you while you're in a vehicle. Nothing else does. And you can, like I said, you can just get away from any enemy. Easy in a vehicle. You can run away. So why would you have guns on your vehicle? It helps with sentinels, yeah, but it's not It's not a worry, is it? I mean, you just boost away and you've got no more sentinels on your tail after about 5 seconds. Running away does that. In your vehicle, it's even easier. So why have you got guns in your vehicles? Because I think the vehicles are going to get attacked by ships. And I reckon that's going to be in the next update.
Product received.
Third person view I think is troublesome. I don't think people are thinking this through. Right, how many times have you, any of you, I bet you've all done this, you're walking through a cave, right? You're walking through a cave and you hear a crab creature. Just think of the practicality of making a third person view, right? And suddenly you jump, you decide, I know what I'll do, I'll jump. And you're walking, before you know it, you're walking, literally vertical. You're walking sideways on a vertical surface, along a mountainside, up a mountain, on the inside of a cave wall. You're walking almost with the thing vertical. Now imagine in third person. Imagine how that would look. You think about that. How would that look visually? How would they animate that? One foot would have to be near your ear, while the other foot was extended as far below you as it possibly can. It would look janky as hell. I think that's the problem, and the reason they've not gone for it yet. Oh, what am I doing this for? Back, 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 back. No, I agree. I agree, Em. I think he winces, even thinking about something like that. I'll tell you what else I want as well, an idea I had that I've probably mentioned before, I think I have on these streams. Another idea I've got is, you know when you go in, oh, well, I can show you on the freighter actually. You know when you go in a freighter, and you go to the captain. A lot of people have heard me say this before, in case there's any people in here who have not heard this before. Well, as you go to the captain, you walk down that rampart, and you walk down those stairs, and in the centre, there's an holographic image of a planet, or several planets, and you get people sat round the table. But there's also a little mini white sentinel floating around, minding its own business. What I want is to be able to actually build one of those sentinels, to get a blueprint from the captain or one of the employees in there that allows me to build that sentinel. I need blueprints to build that sentinel. I need the parts to build that sentinel. I need to buy the parts for that sentinel from the captain or the person who gave me the blueprint for that sentinel. And that sentinel then follows you around. And it has several settings, one of which beeps to find nanites, or beeps to find other things like materials. And it follows you around behind you, and you can hear it beeping, and it beeps faster and faster as you get closer to what you need. And it's got 5 storage slots, equal to a ship's storage slots, and it can be equipped with small weapons to help you fend off sentinels. So you can set it to storage, you can set it to sentinel mode to keep an eye out for you while you're walking, or you can set it to beat mode, which then finds stuff. Handy because the animation's no problem. The animation is simple, it just floats with you. It's small and tiny, so it doesn't matter what size the cave entrance is, it's going to be able to follow in there. I think it'd be neat. Especially if it made little chirping sounds when it was happy, and when it was sad. It would be like a little companion. Give the game more personality. Make you feel slightly less alone. You'd still have that sense of being alone, but you won't feel lonely, if you see what I'm saying. Right, what was I doing? What did I come back for? Oh yeah. Get those things out of the storage. Which way were they? There it is. There's lots of little things I want in this game. And I think I'm keeping them so reasonable. Well, yes, I think they will eventually make cars. You'll need what? You'll need suspension. Nah, what would they go for? Keep it simple, I suppose. Chassis, wheels, cockpit, guns, and decals. Maybe engine. Maybe you can improve the engine. Upgrade the engine. Get a Theta engine. Sigma engine, Tau engine. Maybe you could even get different wheels to improve whether you get those wheels based by whippy plants. Maybe the Tau gets based easy and the Theta is a tough tyre that gets based a lot less or has more life. Give the wheels life. 5 hits with a whippy base the Theta. 2 hits with a whippy base. Right, where should I put this? Put it here. There you are, my friend. What have I got in you? I can't remember. Oh, I've got that. Great. Great. I don't know why I moved it, because all I'm going to do is that. Good planet. Now got a car to investigate. Now I can start doing some of the quests again. I've got me gun guy. He's in here somewhere. Don't need you yet. Where are you? Where's my gun guy gone? Hello. Yes. Thank you. Hazmat gloves. Thank you. Now I can do the condensium. Please mark the miner on the map. I will. Yeah, I think it'd be really good to have a little companion with you, but make it difficult to get those parts. Make them difficult. I wouldn't these things, right? I wouldn't have even given them the language. I'd have added new words that you have to collect to understand fully what they say, and make them give you 3 questions, and you have to get one of them right in order to hire them. I'd have made that even more difficult. Bugger those people who think it's frustrating. I want it to be harder, more complicated. I want everything to feel well earned. Right, what was I going to do? What was I going to do, guys? Oh, yeah, I've got to build the Hazmat glove. That's it, I've got to go to that thing now, haven't I? Let me build this first. Right, I can put you at the end there, I think. You can go there. Right, now go get this guy. How far away is it? Let's have a look. Outpost. How far in the car?
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
That. I think there's something behind the obvious image of Earth in the freighters. That and the reserve numbers of ships. I think there's some lore there about studying Earth, but through the lens of a mirror. Maybe so. Well, yeah, Sentinels, I don't know. I don't want to overcomplicate it. How would they follow you down caves, you see? This is what I'm thinking. The reason I went for that is because it's easy to animate. It's easy to get them down caves with you and take them anywhere you want. Sentinels should protect certain areas, as should certain monsters, certain creatures. Like, for instance, say over there, look. Say on that there. That was a massive, massive chunk of gold. Worth $1 million if I mined it all. Right? Crystal form gold. But, just here, there's 2 massive sentinels guarding it. Would that be really that difficult to do? Would it? I think I'll go there in the car. Let's have a look. What have I got on me? First of all, I'm going to put that into my shit, into my suit. Right, off we go. There's so many little things that could change. And I think there will in the end. But I think we're going to get attacked in our ships. Oh, have I not installed the mining beam? No. I haven't even got the mining beam. Oh, I'm going in my ship. I'm going in my ship. I'm not messing about with that. Not at the minute. Maybe if they introduced multiplayer mode, you could perhaps have sentinels marching up and down in front of your base to protect your base, or to warn you that an enemy's approaching. Maybe you could have damage to your base in multiplayer. Parts of your base could actually get damaged, and you have to set up gun turrets in your base. But not... Make it a separate mode, please. Not in the mode I play. There we go. I'll tell you what would be interesting. An idea for a 4th vehicle. My idea for a 4th vehicle is a smaller vehicle with a drill on the front. And you can use it to drill into the earth to find really rare resources down there. And you'd simply take your robot with you, your little robot, white robot friend with you, and it'd beep when you was near it. So, I mean, seriously, there's so much they could do. This game is going to get huge. Absolutely huge. No. Hello. What you got to tell me then? Scan minus tool. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And there we are. What I wanted. Right, let me have a look. Not going to be able to put it in where I want it though. So... I'll stick it here. I'll stick it there, I don't care. For now. I'll do for now. Da, 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 da. Get apps turning, I think. Oh no, I'll get some zinc. I need some zinc. Yeah, when we consider what we want added to the game, we've got to also consider the repercussions of what we want added. Can't just add things in isolation. There's a whole loop involved. Oh, where was you? Where was you? Oh, come on. Oh, there you are. Hello, 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 everyone. If you could hit that like button, I'd be really, really grateful. And I'd be grateful also if you could subscribe. Quite understand if you don't. Oh, 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 oh. Please be the one. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This planet has been so good to me. Ha 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 ha. Oh, the sound units received. Now that is something they could turn off. After 3 times you did that. Right then, drop pod time. Drop pod time. Drop pod time. I think I might be able to get 2 if I play this careful. Isn't it weird? More people seem to come in when I was talking about all that stuff. Maybe we should talk about that stuff more often. A little bit of thamium there, a little bit of thamium there. I can get that. I can get condensium off this planet as well. Oh, this is too good for true. This is fantastic. Oh, there is a thing there. Nip, nip. Oh, oh, and I've been right. Anything else? Right, colonial outpost. Hello, Sammy. Sammy is back. Sammy. Sammy. That was supposed to be an American accent. I do apologise to anyone who's offended by that. Although, probably no more offended than me when Americans try to do a British accent. Up the Atlan Piers, up the Atlan Piers. Right. Right, here we go. Did I just search for drop pod? I didn't forget to do that. Drop pod. And I believe I went for a manufacturing facility too, which is there. Operations centre. There we go. There we go. Get drop pod first. Oh, I could have walked that. I'm not wasting it. I know. Don't keep rubbing it in. Ah! Alright then. I can take the hint. I'm more or less back to where I was before now. If this can give me some money, then I should be able to get 2 drop pods. Right, this one is 110. The next one should be 120. So I don't need that much. That looks interesting, doesn't it? think I'll check what it is. Now get inside. Go. I need a better tool though. I don't like this. I need to. Well, Mark could fix the slots on this. I think that's probably the best bet. Love you as well. So what were the questions? Oh my goodness. I think we've gone for about 100 now. Any additions to No Man's Sky? The first one being your fantasy edition. My fantasy edition was to have a mode called Stranded, and in Stranded mode it produces one planet only. You don't get spacecrafts, you just get vehicles, and you get multi-biome, one planet multi-biome. And to fulfill each quest you have to strike out on foot to get the quests, and once you've got the quest for the building, for the vehicle obviously, then you have to drive out. But that has to be in conjunction with the fact that your vehicle can get damaged by whippy plants. So it's like a single player version on one planet with multiple biomes and hundreds of different creatures. That was my idea. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? Start at 1, Gribbs. I can't, man. I don't know, I've exhausted all my ideas and all my complaints and all my opinions. I just went off on one. I've forgotten entirely about having fun. But I've got a lot done, funnily enough. Another one was your favourite sound. Satisfying sound. One of my favourite satisfying sounds was collecting the bubbles in Little Big Planet, the prize bubbles. Mike's, I believe, was jumping on the bubbles in Bubble Bubble. Sam's, I think, was... Yeah, let me try to remember. Sam's was collecting the rings in Sonic. What about you? What's one of the most satisfying sounds in gaming that you can think of? That's satisfying a personal... Right, how much is that? Yeah, I've got enough. Right, where was this place to land? Let's see if I can get landing here. There it is. Right, here we go. Let's have a look. Clearing 4 lines in Tetris. Alright. Nice one. No, I've never played that game, actually. Is this a Gex system? Yeah, it is. What about a crazy, wacky idea for No Man's Sky? Your dream mode. Your dream edition. What would that be, Chav?
Technology recharge.
I'm going to save the other question because I never got round to it. The fun question. The one that would have garnered a bit of more humour. I'm going to save that one to the next one. Or I could ask it now. Ah, that's what I'll do, since there's 10 people in here. I'm going to ask you a question that you can answer into next stream. But because what I'm going to do is I'm going to this and get one more drop pod. Go to this manufacturing facility. And I'm going to call it a day because I've been going for an hour and a quarter. Because for once I've kept my eye on the time. I've lost my legs on my vehicle. It's permanent. Don't like it. Wow. Right, the question. No, I told you. I wasn't what you would consider obsessed with games. I had very limited taste. I still have. I'm not crazy about games. I have one or two games that I love and I stick with them. It's like football. I'm a bit like it with football. I like a bit of football now and then, but I'm not obsessed. 2 hours and a quarter. Oh, right. Straight on top of that. Thank you very much. You can go. Thank you. Get this. Wow. I can afford another one. Okay, I'm going to get another one. And it's Nip Nip. Whoa, 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 whoa. This planet has been so kind to me. Let me have a look. Let me just look at this minute. Let me have a look. I would have to say if they added an in-game mapping system here, you can GPS mark features and waypoints. Not drop a marker, but a handheld GPS. Well, that sort of ties in with my idea of having the little sentinel. You know the little white sentinel that you get on freighters? If you could make one of them and make it companion on planets. And it's got 2 or 3 settings on it. One of which is for beeping. And you can pick what it beeps for. If it's nanites or plutonium or titanium. And it beeps faster as you get closer to it. Now you could set it to look for waypoints too. Set it for look for places. And maybe have it sat next to you in your ship. So when you're flying over a planet, the beeping starts getting louder. Yeah, if it was... Maybe it would chirp if it was happy. Make noises if it wasn't so happy. You know? Oh. There'll be some around here somewhere. There you go. Set this as well, I'll march it. Not quite a juicy, but it will do.
Technology recharge.
Wow. Wow, come on. I've made this my own planet, by the way, Chavo. I've got a new base now. It's on this planet. I don't know if you was there when I did that. I saw some over the edge there, I'm sure I did. Yeah. I can have you as well, but I'm not going to, because you're just wasting space at the minute. Right then, next one. Hey, let's go. Get in here. Take off. Get to the next place. Another drop pod. Thanks for hitting the likes, folks. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Oh, look where I landed. Yeah. Disgusting. Disgusting. For those to my ship, actually. Ship, ship, ship. Another Gep Cham, which is handy. Yeah, I know, man. I'm not bothered about that. I'm gonna make himself a little. I need iron. Right then. Let's get some iron. Right, the question. The question for tomorrow's stream, which will be at 6:30 again. Right, in a similar vein to the other question, which was not really a question. I want a metaphor, a simile, call it what you want, for something that's as slow as you can think. Something extremely slow. Here's my example so you know what I mean. A snail... No, sorry. A slug carrying luggage uphill in knee-deep snow. That's my example. I want you all to come up with one for tomorrow. If you're here. A slug walking up, sliding uphill, carrying luggage through knee-deep snow. Don't come up with them today. Don't waste your talent, Sam. A stunned slug in treacle. Yeah, but a stunned slug won't be moving, would it? Don't come up with them yet, though. Wait till tomorrow. Have a think about them. Right. No, that's cheating. Something that doesn't move at all is not what I want. Neither is using time in any way, or a time machine, or a clock. Pretty slow, innit? Innit? Did I say innit where you come from as well then? I used to always say innit. Before it was fashionable to say innit. Look at that, that's quite nice, that. I like that. quite interesting. That'd need to go. Maybe just limit it to that one. That might be interesting. It's just a pity. It's just a... Oh. 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 No, 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 no. 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 Alright, okay. How much money have I got? I need to get to that facility now.
Radiation protection falling.
It's a weird day. I'll get that weird while I'm over here. And that's the question. I want you all to think about it carefully. Just to remind you, mine is a slug sliding uphill, carrying a slug carrying luggage uphill through knee-deep snow. Now that amuses me on so many levels, because the idea of a slug knee-deep makes me laugh. The idea of a slug carrying luggage makes me laugh. Right, come on, just a little bit more. Ribs on a no man's... Oh, give that man a slap. Is anybody that... Daniel, ban Sam for me, will you? Just ban him. Just ban him. Ah! Is that you, Sam? Wow, Sam. That's you, isn't it? That's your karma. I didn't mean that, by the way. Daniel, I'm joking. Don't go banning him. I thought I'd better mention that. Yeah, but he's not as slow as a slug. Slug sliding up it, carrying luggage, sliding uphill, carrying luggage. In knee-deep snow, is it? Hey, actually, I'm not that slow. Actually, look how fast I've got to this point. Are you buying this game yet, then, Sam? You seem interested in watching it. Why don't you get it and play it? Oh, you've got it. I mean, are you actually going to play it? Sorry, I know you've got it. You mentioned it before. I want to see you playing it, man. Oops. I want to see you playing it. Let's see how you do in survival mode. Right, it's been a different type of stream, really. Some of the questions got me in serious thinking mode, as opposed to acting daft mode. But I suppose I don't know. Why not? Don't they? I suppose to vary it. Did I land here for a reason? Oh yeah. Yes, it was that, wasn't it? I haven't saved it either. Oh no, I don't have to. Oh, should I save it? Oh, I did save it. Go on then, set up a rival No Man's Sky stream. Put your stream out of business. Well, trust, I don't think it's earning much money at the moment, mate. I don't think I'm gonna make a living from it. With about 43 subscribers. Wait until I'm about 3 million. And then sort of set up a rival No Man's Sky stream and destroy mine. I should get there in about 50 years. As long as God's got a server. That's the point. He better have. I wonder what his internet's like. Nobody ever talks about that. Doesn't even mention internet in the Bible. Oh no, man, no. Don't anything but those clots. He sent me to an old one, hasn't it? Oh, that's a pity. Oh well. Was it that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I... Is that another drop pod over there? No. Oh well. Never mind. Right, guys. I'm going to call it a day there. I think we've had a good run today. He's just sent me to an old one, which is a pity, but never mind. So, I am going to do the usual au revoir, spacemen, and see you again, perhaps tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Have a good one, and think of that thing I said. Think about something moving very, very slow. Not a clock, not a time machine. I'll see you tomorrow. See you, Chavo. See you, Daniel. See you, Sam. See you, anybody else I've not seen. See you. Said see you too. We're still here. Have a good one. Good night, everyone. See you, Foy. Bye, everyone.